Hi, Paul Higgins speaking. In this tutorial, we're going to look at the utility called the SasPlanet Cache Viewer. What it does is displays the contents of the SasPlanet cache. And I'm going to show you how to start the utility. We're going to display the cache on Google Earth, and we're also going to display the cache on SasPlanet. So, how do you start the utility? Well, if you go to Satu chart, which happens to be running here, you go to this here second panel, and if it's not open, press this long button here. And down here, there's a list of all the utilities. And if you click that and drop down here, you'll find the SasPlanet Cache Viewer. Just click it. And up it comes. And it also brings up a command prompt here, and if anything goes wrong, you think it's in a loop or taking too long, just come to this command prompt and issue Control+C, or just simply cancel the command prompt and everything will end. Okay, what we have up here is a message box that tells you what you should be doing, and down here is the source cache, and it says it's the native cache folder or the SQLite SAS folder. So let's take a look at SasPlanet. Let's tell you what that means. If you go to the settings, options, and this is the native cache folder. If the cache is in the old format, the SasPlanet type of cache, this would be the cache we would select. If it's in the SQLite cache, or it's in the SQLite format, this is the cache, and right now the cache is in this format, SQLite 3. The other format is the old format, which is SasPlanet, and we won't select that. So just cancel that. So we come back to the utility here, and we're going to select that particular cache, the SQLite 3 cache. So we click this, and all my stuff is in the E drive. So we go here, and we find the SasPlanet SQLite cache, that one. We click it, and watch what happens when I select that. What happens in this box? It populates it with all the maps that are in that cache. Okay, and if we also have to select the output, and I'm going to select chart testing here. That's going to be where the output goes, and then it says select the cache names to view. So these are the cache names. So I have a lot of stuff in Navionics and Satellite Google Maps, and then it says select the zoom levels. So let's just select one zoom level, like 17. And if we press view cache now, and it created it that fast, and it automatically brings up Google Earth if it's not running. If it is, it populates it with the those particular polygons that were created. If we look at the sidebar here, what it created was go to the top. Where are you? Actually, I got an old one here. This one is 352. Is that the time? Okay, it populated with this. That's the overall entry for it, and it also has entries below that, one for Navionics and one for Satellite Google Maps. So if we were to take a look at one of those, all we have to do is click on the zoom level. Say for Navionics, zoom level 17, we click that, and it'll actually create the polygons within Google Earth here. So I'm just going to turn off the sidebar so we can take a look at it. Okay, if we go to and if you want to make the Google Earth is north up, press the R key on your keyboard, and that'll automatically straighten it. So where it has yellow indications here, this is where it's created polygons. So it created some for over in Veradero, some for along here. This is Marina Hemingway. And if we go to the down here at Cayo Largo, it has one. And the color is significant. If it's yellow, it's less than 10,000 tiles. If it's red, it's greater than 10,000. As I said, this is a new cache, so there's not going to be many red ones. They're all yellow. So we show where we have tiles down here. This happens to be Guantanamo Bay. I also got some in Asia. Actually, only one. We go to Asia. Where are we? Way over here. Again, I'll straighten it out. And we've got just one here. It happens to be in the city of Davao. That's actually where I live, right there. So we got tiles there. We created a chart for that at some point. Okay. So go back here to what we're looking at here. Excuse me. So we displayed the cache on Google Earth. Let's display it now on SasPlanet. So now what we want to do is display the cache on SasPlanet. So let's go to SasPlanet. And if we open the Placemark tab up here and open the Placemark Manager, and down here there's an import button. So we're going to import that KML file that we just created with the utility, and it happens to be in this chart testing, and there it is. So if we select that, SasPlanet reads it, and that's what the colors of the polygons should be. And we'll say the line color is going to be red, and the fill color is going to be red. Okay, and we press start, and it says if you want to fit it to the last imported item, say yes, and there it is. So the colors don't mean anything now on SasPlanet. They're going to be whatever we selected when we started it there. We'll turn this off. So we got one for Davao. If we go back to North America, across the Atlantic and up into Cuba here, you see we have the places that we created tiles down here in Guantanamo Bay, San Diego to Cuba, Veradero, Marina Hemingway, and that's about it. Okay, so I showed you how to display the cache on SasPlanet, and I also showed you how to start the utility. We displayed the cache on Google Earth. Thank you for watching.